Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. With the launch of Season 2 here in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ, much like, most other major updates, yes, this brought plenty of new content and gameplay updates and changes to all modes, but it also brought more issues and more bugs and more problems. And today we actually have some new interesting notes from Raven and Infinity Ward regarding various other issues that have, sprung up since the launch of Season 2, what they're investigating, what we should have fixed here very, very soon. And then also some sort of mini patch notes, if you will, from some slight gameplay updates that have gone live over the past 24 hours or so. I want to start first here over on Twitter, then we'll make our way to the Trello boards that have even more details there as well. But initially, Infinity Ward and Raven actually updated a few of the patch notes from yesterday's major Season 2 patch note blog. They started first by saying, to rectify what was communicated earlier, Resurgence is not a limited time mode and will remain in the playlist cycle for the foreseeable future. We've updated the Warzone 2 Season 2 patch notes to reflect this. So they're saying this because initially in that patch note blog, Resurgence was listed as an LTM. So everyone was sort of freaking out, going, oh, are they going to remove Resurgence next week? Is it going to be gone? Are they going to just completely delete it randomly? No, that's not the case. Resurgence is here to stay. That said, I imagine that in the coming weeks with the playlist updates, they're going to be cycling through the squad sizes. Obviously, right now, we just have Resurgence quads, and I'm kind of surprised by that. I was assuming they were going to do more than one party size, but maybe next week it's going to be duos and solos. The week after that, trios and quads, duos and quads, whatever the mashup combination is that you like. It's certainly possible. They already confirmed we're going to have all 4 squad sizes, solos, duos, trios, and quads for Resurgence, so they'll just be cycling through those in the future. Also, while we're talking about them updating the Season 2 notes, they did make a typo in those patch notes. They mentioned that they changed the speed of Polyatomic. It was meant to say Orion, not Polyatomic, so you won't see any changes to that, but Orion will have some actual speed differences that are now noticeable. Moving on, as mentioned, we did sort of have some mini updates go live over the course of the past day or so for Season 2. One of them here, Raven actually detailed on Twitter saying, we've released an update for Warzone 2 Resurgence to guarantee that eliminated players will drop at least 1 armor plate at minimum. They will also continue to drop any additional armor plates they have stored in their backpack. So if you were playing Ashika Island right off the rip, you probably noticed there was no armor whatsoever. Every time you got a kill, you were just, hunting for armor because you run out so quickly and you weren't replenishing it off of those players you took out. So now every player should be dropping at least 1 plate. Most players are probably going to be carrying more in their inventory, unless of course they're just now diving in from the sky as you take them out or something, right? That said, I played a ton after this update was pushed live and after this tweet was posted, and there were, for the most part, plates dropping consistently. I still don't think the map has enough plates. I think they could update that more in the future, but there still were some instances where I would take out a player, a freshie, or somebody who has been alive and was fighting, in an actual gunfight, and they weren't dropping plates. So it's not fully 100% fixed here by any means based off of my gameplay experience, but it is something they have updated and shouldn't be, uncommon now to not have plates drop. Then we get into the various bugs, glitches, and other problems that Raven and Infinity Ward are investigating here, and there's quite a bit to break down. Real quick as we dive into this, if you guys are new to the channel, every day I'm your one-stop shop for all things going on in COD, so if you want to guarantee you are always up to date right as everything's going on, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you guys enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Also, of course, with Season 2 dropping, we are all on grinding, leveling up, going for the new weapons, enjoying Resurgence as well, and if you're trying to keep that grind going, look no further than G Fuel. Right now, you can get 20 to 30% off everything on the site by throwing in code Immortal at checkout. They, of course, have plenty of different flavors. If you're looking to try something new, you could always go for a starter pack as well. They got cans, hydration tubs, everything like that. Code Immortal has you covered with that nice little discount. Link will be down below. Anyway, a big problem that we ran into when I was playing Resurgence initially yesterday was the new revive glitch, and Raven is aware of this. They say, we are investigating an issue causing some players to get stuck when attempting to revive teammates. So basically, if you start that revive, you'll just freeze in place. You can't look left to right. You can't interact with anything. You cannot move. You are dead to rights if a player comes through the door into wherever you're at. If the zone comes, it's going to take you out. It completely freezes your character from being able to do anything. So very, very annoying issue there. Hopefully that one is fixed here in the relatively near future, because it's a pretty prominent one. Now, the most prominent update and problem here that we are waiting to see a resolution for is the newest crashing glitch. Now, to be fair, I feel like Season 2 did a lot in terms of overall stability. I didn't play any games last night where I crashed out. However, they are currently investigating a crash impacting some players upon starting the game. What this is an issue for is playing Battle Royale at all. Lazy, who you guys constantly see in my gameplay videos, we were trying to play Resurgence yesterday for the first time. He couldn't even get into the Battle Royale tab without his game crashing within like 5 seconds. You know, you could dive into multiplayer, you could dive into DMZ, and I've seen this in the comments already. I've seen this over on my Twitter. Those modes work fine. The second you try to load into a Battle Royale quads lobby or Resurgence or even the Battle Royale main menu, your game crashes. And this seems to be a profile specific crashing issue, which is literally not allowing players to play Warzone whatsoever. So a major problem with this one, and hopefully this is fixed, you know, by the end of today, honestly, because it is it's barring a lot of people from even trying out Season 2 currently, which is a major problem. Infinity Ward also tweeted out saying they are investigating an issue with some players' extra battle pass tokens from Season 1 not being shown in the token bank for Season 2. So if you had any Vault Edition tokens left over, you might notice they are missing currently, which again, pretty big issue because you bought the Vault Edition and paid extra money for those. So they're aware of them not showing up, and they should be, you know, being re-added back to that screen. And you should be able to spend those here once an update and once a fix goes out for that. And then to close things out, we turn over to the Trello board where in the global known issues affecting MWII, Warzone 2, and DMZ, we got a handful of new entries here. So initially, they are aware of an issue with the social menu causing some crashes for some players. So just be, you know, aware of that. If you're browsing through the social menu and your game crashes, there are several causes behind that currently. They're aware of an issue causing killstreak tablets and heartbeat sensors to appear misaligned when activated, so they just won't show up correctly on your screen. It'll be all weird and kind of bug out there while those are active. They're also aware of an issue with the riot shield that basically makes you play on like 60 FOVs. So that's not intended. If you use a riot shield and you play on 120 FOV, it's supposed to stay that way. Just for whatever reason right now, that is glitched and causing your view to look ridiculous when you have the shield out. And then also they are investigating an issue causing the recent squad and team menu just to not update ever, which was an issue before the Season 2 patch as well, where it'd say, you know, most recent squad met 45 days ago or whatever. So there's a lot of problems via the Season 2 update that have now you know, come to light. Like I said, though, this is pretty much something that happens with every single update. They drop a patch, it fixes 7 issues, and 4 new ones arise because of that update. It's pretty standard for COD, as unfortunate as it is, but they are already investigating all of these. Obviously, we have some fixes live already, and in the coming days, we should see most of these issues addressed and updated in one way or another. Once the patch notes or any new changes do end up coming out because of the updates, I'll be sure to have you guys covered with that alongside everything else going on in COD. So feel free to hit that subscribe button to always stay up to date. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. But that is essentially going to wrap things up for today. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.